Today is Thursday, Parashat Pinchas. In the Zohar Kadosh portion of the Hok Leisrael that we learned this morning, the Zohar tells us about three things to be very careful with. The first subject is to be very careful that we should not, chaz v'shalom, curse ourselves or say something negative about ourselves. Because when a person does that, he sort of creates a reality that, heaven forbid, might chase him to be fulfilled. He should not say, for instance, that he is stupid or something so-and-so should happen to him, because the words are so powerful that it is as if there was an angel that grabs those words and pursues the person to fulfill those words that he said about himself. So we have to be very careful to say only good things and not to say bad things or negative things or curses about ourselves. And it happens sometimes in the course of the day where somebody would call himself stupid or make all sorts of statements that something should happen to him if so and so happened. So be very careful, because it's not just words. It's realities that are created, and it's a reality that can afterwards chase the person for that statement that he made to be fulfilled. So that was the first subject in the Zohar. The second one was, the Zohar warns us not to drop crumbs of bread on the floor. And if they happen to fall, to clean them up respectfully. Not to chaz v'shalom step on them or let them stay on the ground. In another place in the Gemara it says that the person who's not respectful to his bread and lets crumbs fall on the floor and steps on them, he can cause, heaven forbid, he can cause poverty to that person. A person who's not respectful to the food can bring about a situation of difficulty in parnasah. So that's the second subject of the Zohar. And the third subject in the Zohar today was that a person should be very careful not to turn on the fire or light the fire before the end of Shabbat. Because even though it's one person that's doing it, it creates a certain situation in Gehinnom. When a person lights a fire here, it sort of lights up the fire in another place. In a spiritual sense, it brings something negative into being in the world. And that's something that a person should be very careful with, because he puts himself at risk. So the idea is to wait until Shabbat is totally over before a person starts again the activities of the rest of the week. So these are the three subjects that the Zohar today discussed in the Hok Leisrael for Thursday, Parashat Pinchas. Baruch Adonai le'olam, Amen ve'amen.